Already in 600 BC, it was known that if you rub amber, that it can attract pieces of dry leaves. And the Greek word for amber is electron. So that's where electricity got its name from. In the 16th century, there were more substances known to do this. For instance, glass and sulfur. And it was also known and written that when people were bored at parties, that the women would rub their amber jewelry and would touch frogs, which then would start jumping of desperation, which people considered to be fun, not understanding what actually was happening to the amber, nor what was happening to the frogs. In the 18th century, it was discovered that there are two types of electricity. One if you rub glass, and another if you rub rubber or amber for that matter. Let's call one A and the other B. It was known that A repels A and B repels B, but A attracts B. And it was Benjamin Franklin, without any knowledge of electrons and protons, who introduced the idea that all substances are penetrated with what he called electric fluid, electric fire. And he stated, if you get too much of the fire, then you're positively charged, and if you have a deficiency of that fire, then you're negatively charged. He introduced the sign convention, and he decided that if you rub glass, that is an excess of fire, and he called that, therefore, positive. You will see later in this course why this choice, he had 50% chance, is extremely unfortunate, but we have to live with it. So if you take this fluid, according to Benjamin Franklin, and bring it from one substance to the other, then the one that gets an excess becomes positively charged, but automatically, as a consequence of that, the one from which you take the fluid becomes negatively charged. And so that's the whole idea behind the conservation of charge. You cannot create charge. If you create plus, then you automatically create minus. Plus and plus repel each other, minus and minus repel each other, and plus and minus attract. And Benjamin Franklin, who did experiments, also noticed that the more fire you have, the stronger the forces. The closer these objects are to each other, the stronger the forces. And there are some substances that he noticed which conduct this fluid, which conduct this fire, and they are called conductors.